that we're gonna mount these columns to. That column will go away. We'll put one that I built on there, and then another one down here somewhere. I don't know what width we're going with, but we'll cut this off somewhere around here, or then we'll have to re-support it somewhere on this end. This is part of the mount for the power unit to drive the cable, and then of course this will hold the guide rollers, which will probably be around here on the front. So and of course the rock will set on here, and it'll probably be up on blocks or something so we can get underneath it to position it. That's what we're working with here. Wanted to take a minute here and document where we're headed with this thing. Let me back up here. This frame is about 18 feet long and about 7 feet wide. So this pipes around the edge are all 4-inch pipes. But what we'll do is cut us out some holes here for the bolts to go down through, just for clearance. And then we'll cut this out so that we can set it in with the sprocket on the end of that drive shaft there. Okay, we tap this in place. And these are threaded so that we can set the column on and just bolt it right to this. We'll put a second one right here at 6 feet. That'll give us a small work area for, I don't know, rotating table or small cut. And then we'll put a third one right there so that we can move this column from here to there, and that's 12 feet out. So we got room to cut just about anything we can get on there. Mapped out some vertical posts here to support the center of this. We'll put one there, one over there, and then if we need to, we can put some cross pieces to this and box in that end where it had to be cut off. So anyway, that's kind of where we're headed there. I'll make sure I document this as I go to remind me of what I've done. Anyway, there we go on that part. We have our columns mounted to the base. And we have our bridge put together. This part here will weld to the top of the column. All we need to do now is line these up and tack them up and weld them together. And that'll support the top. We're going to put another brace from the top, probably mount it to the bridge, and then come down and attach it on the base to support it this way. So we're getting closer here. Bridge up now. Got it on leveled. Still need to put our back braces on. So that plate right there is going to weld our top brace to it. We'll come down and mount it right there. But now we're going to go ahead and set our gearbox. This is the mounting holes here. These are tapped. And we'll mount it right there underneath. And you can see the layout is, we'll put it this direction for the adjusters. If we use this side, if we decide to move these columns over there, then we just flip this around backwards so that our adjuster's on that side. This is centered on this plate right here. This is 3/8 plate. So now we just gotta finish countersinking them so that they're down plus, so anything we set on here it won't interfere with it. So anyway, that's where we are. It's coming along really nice at this point. Really liking how this is turning out. So we have to move these columns from here to over here. So all I had to do was cut these holes for these connectors and unbolt the bridge, took it off, and then we cut the tacks off the bottom of here, slid that over, leveled it up, and tacked it back on. Same on that end. Then we put the bridge back up and bolted it back on. With the side brace plates are now poking out this way, so we're going to brace it from right there to right there. So that took about an hour and a half. So not too bad. Tried to put as much flexibility into this thing as I could figure out how to, so that was a good one. That worked really well. If we ever need it back, piece of cake. So there we go. This is the guide wheel for one side, and this is just so I can tell where the actual cutting cable will run. And we're going to run it down around here through a pulley and down underneath the bottom and across, and then back up that side to right there. Come back across. That way we can cut whatever we want here. There we are. We're getting closer by the minute. Got our hole chamfered. for our bolts. We'll go into this, and it'll go underneath the bottom. This is our drive. Our chain will come around here. This is our adjuster.